if you know it's going to touch you in a way that you would not quickly recover from, then hand the person over to someone with greater capacity. You are not the one to help everyone. You can't help everyone. Only Jesus can. Hey everyone, it's day 30 over 30 already. Thank you for staying with me up to the very last day. If you're seeing this, thank you so much. It's been an amazing journey so far, attempting to answer some questions that young people find intriguing. Thank you for staying this far. Let's get right into today's question. At what point should I draw the line when people I try to help start taking my kindness for granted? I love this question because it is very practical. Very practical. It happens when you try to extend your arm of love to people, and over time they either start getting entitled or they start getting jealous of you because you have what they do not have after trying to help them for a long time. So it is wisdom to know how to balance it, making sure that you are not hurt and the people you're trying to help don't block the way because of their insincerity when you're trying to help sincere people. Because I tell you, some people have been pushed to the wall to the extent that they now tell you, see, when it comes to helping people this way, count me out, because of the things they've gone through. But they wouldn't have gotten to that extent if they had known what to do and how to draw the line. But my first advice to you is not to be weary in well-doing. The Bible says we should not be weary in well-doing because in due time, in due season, we will reap if we do not faint. So please don't faint. I know people have gotten you upset because of the things they have done in response to your kindness instead of gratitude, but please don't faint. Instead, know when to move on, but still keep helping. The Bible says, blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. You don't want to stop receiving mercy because you shut the borders of your compassion towards other people, okay? The first mistake I've seen many people do when they talk about being kind and helping people is that you think money is the solution to everybody's problem, but it is not. There are times people come to you and tell you that they are going through things. You know that money would solve it immediately. But after giving them the money, you don't just tell them to go. You stay and talk to them and give them ways so that they can also make the money and not come back every time. So that they will not think you're entitled to helping them always because you gave them a listening ear and your arms of love the first time. Don't just give a fish to someone. Teach the person how to fish also. There are times when people need serious talk to. They need serious talk. You need to sit them down and tell them point blank how the reality of life is, and tell them if you don't stop this thing, you won't get anywhere in life. But if you just keep spoon feeding them, they would not grow and the burden will be too much on you. There are times when you need to buy a book for someone. The secret to ease or liberty is in that book. And you tell the person, until you read this book, we are not going to continue this conversation. If you are truly ready to be helped, read this book and come back. When you're done, we'll talk about what is next. Do you understand? This would help you to also give the person some responsibility, and the person would know that he or she is not just a receiver. You know what the Bible says? That let he that stole steal no more, but let him walk with his hands so that he will be able to give. As much as it is good to receive kindness, because you that is the giver of kindness has also been blessed by other people's kindness. As much as it's good to receive, always make sure that you give. Please don't be entitled. Someone gave you something the last time. Don't think every time the person should always give you. It's not a good way to think. Start thinking of how to take responsibility. Okay? Think of how to be a producer, not just a consumer. And I really hope this helps. What I said is the solution to many challenges that givers find themselves in. And another thing is to know when to say no politely. You don't always have to say yes to everyone's request. If you know it's going to touch you in a way that you would not quickly recover from, then hand the person over to someone with greater capacity. You are not the one to help everyone. You can't help everyone. Only Jesus can. So if the matter the person is bringing to your table is really beyond your capacity, then plead to hand the person over to someone that can help the person, someone with a greater capacity. It could be a financial capacity, it could be a mental capacity, it could be that the person has more resources than you. You don't always have to do everything. May the Lord give you understanding. Thank you so much.